Savor a chalice of Stella Artois with those who matter the most. You're never too far from the life Artois. Please drink responsibly. Visit drinkaware.co.uk for the facts.
This is the sound of confidence being made in the British Army. Did you get that? How about now? The sound of a soldier unclipping from their first mounted abseil, now ready to overcome any obstacle. The sound of confidence that lasts a lifetime being made, and when you belong, search on the jobs.
having lots of fun. Happiness and joy, for we have just begun. Playing new records and lovely videos while dancing on the beach with you, babe. I could enjoy a book ride just to have you by my side. Frozen punch and hard dice to have you by my side, that would be very nice while dancing on the beach, neath the stars and the moon above, dancing on the beach on a night of love. Never feeling blue or never feeling blue while dancing on the beach with you. Oh, ba-do-do-hey.
Greetings and welcome everybody to Swing at Sway, and it's our beach party. Yay! Beach party! That means we're going to have some fun today. We're going to kick sand in people's faces. We're going to splash around. And Anna, you're looking very glamorous.
Well, I am ready for anything. I'm ready for the sun. I'm ready for the sea. I'm ready for the good weather that we've been having all weekend in the UK.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
Indoors.
Yes. You mean the rain? And
Yeah.
the thunder and the lightning and the wind.
No, but
the
indoors
wind.
is so warm you wouldn't believe.
It's not yes. It's not the south of France, is it?
Not quite. I think I overestimated the summer here.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. We've had a good summer.
We've had a good summer.
Now, first of all, let us know who's here. Secondly, Derek kindly spotted that we hadn't quite got our class up, but it is up now. It has gone live. Unfortunately, not in time for you to have practiced before the Swing at Sway, but it's live now. So welcome everybody. Tell us what you've been doing this weekend. Now, for us, it's a bank holiday. Is it a bank holiday where you are, or have you been at work all day, sweating and slaving, while we've been relaxing in the sunshine on the beach with the parasol, with the
cocktails on the beach,
with the crabs? You know, we've just been living it up,
all weekend. Yes.
Okay, so what's happening tonight, Anna? What's the theme?
What's happening is tonight we're having a beach party. Wherever you are, whether it was your holiday today or back to school, back to work, tonight we're on the beach and we're living it up.
Cool. Now, who's here? Who have we got with us today?
So
and
we've got eagle-eyed Derek is online, and Jane.
And anyone else with us, or is it just Derek and Jane?
I'm not sure who's out there. Let us know. Tell us where you're connected
Facebook
from.
is looking very quiet.
Facebook
is there anyone on
quiet.
Facebook?
Hello, Facebook.
Anyone on Facebook? Let us know that you are here. Give us where you're from. If you've been to the beach this weekend, we'd love to know in preparation. And there's some funny things popping up on our...
There is, but there's always funny things.
Error
That's
on
okay.
YouTube.
That's okay. It's always saying error, but I
But you can
think,
still
I
see us.
believe you can still see us.
Fantastic. Okay. Oh, and we got Jess Mack watching. Fantastic. And Lynette.
Oh, and Lynette, hello,
Fantastic.
hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Right. So as usual, we're going to do a little warm up. We're actually going to do the stroll we did last week, but we're going to do it to the cowboy from Brooklyn, because I think of beach and I think of cowboys and I think of Brooklyn, and it really goes
Brooklyn
hand in
Beach.
hand. Brooklyn Beach.
Brooklyn Beach.
Have you been to Brooklyn Beach?
Yeah, I saw lots of cowboys there.
Yeah, it's lovely. So that's what we're doing. The boot, scoot and boogie. So come on up, let's
All
do
right.
it. Let's do it.
We try and keep in with the theme, but sometimes we're almost there.
Oh, I think we're almost there. And the theme is dancing, and that's the theme.
Yes.
So, if you weren't here last week, we're going to do the boot, scoot and boogie. And if you were here, time to practice what you've learned. Let's turn around, and we're going to start with a little double kick, which, funnily enough, would be good if you ever want to learn shag. So, we're going to go double kick on the right, double kick, and double kick on the left. Now, when you do that, you've got to spring from one foot to the other, nice and springy. So we go double kick, spring, double kick. Then we're going to do 3 singles. Kick the sand in my face. So we go, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 quick kicks. We're going to hook or hitch the leg back, ready to do a grapevine. But first of all, let's repeat that. A 1, a 2, a we know what to do. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we do a grapevine traveling to our right, side, behind, side. Notice that it resembles a crab. The grapevine resembles a crab. How does it look? Like this. And therefore, it has a beach flavour. And then we go the other way. Behind, side, front. Now, we're going to get 2 up because we're looking at the beach, looking at the sea rather. And then we decide we change our mind and we go back. 2, 3,
It's too
4.
cold. It's the English.
Okay. We're going to repeat from the top. So join us. So double kick first. Double kick on the right. Double kick on the left. 3 kicks. Up. And 1, 2, 3. Crab walk. 1, 2, 3, boom. Forward for 2, look out to sea, and back 2. Oh, swimming, very topical. This is again. We go forward, looking out to sea, and back swimming. Then start again. We go kick, kick. That was wrong. Yeah, double kicks. And double kick, double kick. 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We look out to sea. And we swim back and double kick, 1, 2, 3, and crab walk, and look out to sea, swim back, and we start from the top. Are you ready for some boot, scoot and boogie with music? There's some comments there. Quick.
Oh, hello. Showing lots of, I know, Lynette. Unfortunately, we haven't found a fix for the Facebook mirroring. You can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/SwingdanceUK if you want to see the left to the left and the right to the right. Otherwise, you can use a clever system of mirror at home. Or if you have another solution for us, for a Samsung phone, we're happy to hear it.
Okay, so YouTube, what was the address? YouTube?
youtube.com/SwingdanceUK.
So everybody over to YouTube, we'll wait. Are they there on YouTube yet?
I'm not sure.
Get there quick, get there quick. Okay, here we go. Ready? Boot, scoot and boogie.
Hi, Augusto, who I think is joining us from Mozambique, if I'm not
Fantastic,
if
excellent.
I'm
Mozambique.
correct. So we
those guys can dance. Those guys can
two
dance.
continents. We have 2 continents. Do we have Katrin in Sweden and Glenn in the UK. Perhaps Margarita will join us later as well.
Fantastic. We're doing our boot, scoot and boogie.
Right.
Here we go. It's our beach party. And if you're from Mozambique, I want all that styling. 5, 6, 7. Double. And side. Forward, look out to sea. Swim back. Out to sea. Swim back. Grab. Ice cream, nice. I'll have some of that.
That's a beach party, isn't it?
Okay, enough of Booty Scoot and Boogie. So that was a little warm up. This show is really for you to dance, it's not for us to dance. Oh, Anna, why am I sitting down when you're sitting
Why
up?
are you sitting
What?
down?
Okay.
You're not done, mister.
No, we're not done at all. What are we doing in our beginners class
So
today?
we do have a beginner's Lindy Hop class.
We put the beginners class up online. It's free, go check it out. It started with a tuck turn, with a drop, a slack Charleston, and a kick around. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn some of those basic steps, you head on over to YouTube, you can check it out on our channel. We also did a shag class because when we said beach party, we were talking Venice Beach, 1938. And we're talking Connie Wydell and some of the steps that he did with Barbara Plum in preparation for a big, big competition that's happening. We'll talk more about that later. So we're going to do some shag and we're going to do it Minnesota style from the mid. We go. All right. That's it. Step. Step.
Double kicks. Wasn't that? And
Off we go. So if you want to learn some shag, you check out what's the channel? What's it called?
SwingdanceUK on YouTube. So youtube.com/SwingdanceUK. If you enjoy those videos on SwingdanceUK, it means really a lot to us if you can give us a little like on the video. Even better, if you do have a YouTube channel, subscribe to it.
And yeah, go check it out. It's free. So get there before it's gone. Right. Okay. So who else have we got joining us today?
Well, Augusto is just giving you more precisions. He is
Yes.
joining from Mozambique, from Maputo Afro Swing.
Fantastic. And I bet it's
fantastic.
sunnier where you are than it is where we are because we've had lots of rain. So I'm guessing you've had lots of sunshine. Is that right? Augusto, tell us, is it sunny where you are? And have you been dancing today? That's what I want to know. Because hopefully you're going to dance now because we've got some great music coming up for you. That last song, Cowboy from Brooklyn, it's lovely. It's Bunny Berrigan. I can't speak today. Bunny Berrigan. So worth checking out.
Lynette is looking after you and asking where your handkerchief is. Do you bring your handkerchief to the
my
beach?
knotted handkerchief. Yes, I
Oh,
normally
yes.
do. Absolutely. And normally I roll
When
up
you're
my
stranded.
trousers.
Yeah.
I got my braces and me four corners knotted, and that is an Englishman abroad. Now, if we're abroad,
That's why we're not going to France anytime soon.
so I want to tell you, if we're abroad and somebody doesn't understand us, you know what we do? In England, we have a little trick so that everyone in the world understands us. We speak slower and louder, and the whole world understands. Well, I don't know. That's what I've been told. Anyway, right. I think we're actually going to do another dance. We're going to do some Lindy Hop. But this song is a lovely song.
Where's New Ho?
Where's what?
New Ho.
New Ho.
New Ho. Is that in the US or in the UK or somewhere else?
New Ho.
Hello from the beach in New Ho.
Oh, I don't know where New
So
Ho
you
is.
have to tell us where this
whereabouts
is.
is this beach? Is it a secret beach? Is it a private beach? Oh, and Derek is wearing his Bermuda shorts. No, he said I should be wearing my Bermuda shorts. Well, that's because I'm in my Venice Beach outfit. Now, I have actually been to Venice Beach. And I believe Venice Beach is connected to Muscleman Beach. I say I believe because it was about 30 years ago when I went, and I wasn't very muscly then, but I do remember this funny story. Okay, there's like these gym equipment on the beach, and there's actually when I went it wasn't actually that busy. It was quite quiet, and there was one muscly guy there, really muscly, and there was a pole, and I climbed up this pole, and I'm a bit skinny. I'm not very muscly, and in fact I'm more muscly now than I was then. Anyway, I climbed up this pole, and he tried to climb up and he couldn't do it, and he really struggled, and he was ever so impressed with me, and I was impressed with myself. The funny thing is though, I reckon it was because he was carrying so much more weight in muscle, and I basically had no muscle to carry, so I could swing up the pole. So there we go. That was about 30 years ago. Let's do some Lindy hop. So this is for everyone to dance. We're going to do the Corrigan hop. They say
Not
that's
the kangaroo hop.
Lindy hop done backwards. I don't know. The Corrigan hop. Here we go. Everyone, let's get up and dance. Put your dancing shoes on.
Right.
Corrigan, oh, what a wonderful song. Do you know what? I'm going to give that 5 stars in my collection because I haven't played that for a long time. What a wonderful song. Right, who have we got joining us now?
We've got Geo Swing.
Geo, where are you from, Geo? Are you Swedish? Geo, is that the Geo I know from Sweden, or is that someone else I'm thinking of?
Well, don't look at me, I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. So maybe, Geo, tell us where you're from, where you're watching from, and make sure everyone tells us that they've been up dancing. We hope they've been taking part. Anna, put your beach hat on. You don't want to catch a suntan, but sunburn.
I am French, but I do have an English skin.
So who else have we got with us?
Sue is finishing our geography lesson.
Aha.
So she is in the UK, and she is in Surrey. So we don't know this part very well.
Surrey, does Surrey have a beach?
Well,
it's not Surrey with a fringe on top. No, it's not Surrey with a fringe on top, but
and
Surrey with a beach.
We've got Margarita joining us from California. So we are officially an international show on 3 continents.
Fantastic, 3 continents.
Currently, maybe more.
You say 3 coconuts? Is that? I'm thinking beach. I'm thinking coconuts.
Anybody from Asia, from South America joining us, from Australia? Why not? Maybe you're asleep right now.
So I've got to tell you, very interesting. I've got these new shoes on. Well, when I say new, I want to show you. These trainers, right, can you see them? Can you see them? These trainers.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Can you see the trainers?
Yes, I think I can see the trainers. I'm not sure why they should see the trainers.
I say they're new, but actually I bought them, I can't actually remember, I believe about 25 years ago, and I've never worn them. Mm-hmm. And I bought them after Frankie Manning.
Them for a special day.
I was keeping them for a special day, and that special day is still coming.
Where's today?
Actually, probably was about 30 years ago, if I'm honest, because when I first started dancing, we were doing performing, and Frankie Manning, we asked him, what shoes did you wear, Frankie Manning, when you performed? And he said he wore trainers. So he said he wore trainers. And we said, why? And he said, well, he didn't want to slip over when he's doing fast swing. He said it was different when you were social dancing. And so I thought, great. So I got myself some of these trainers, and then I never wore them. I don't know what happened. I just ended up wearing my dancing shoes, my normal dancing shoes.
Oh, right, okay. And you never slipped over?
I never slipped over. However, what I did, which was a bit sneaky maybe, I took my leather-soled dancing shoes for social dancing. I bought a second pair. I'm that sort of wet and inclined. I bought a second pair, and I put a rubber sole on the bottom. But I didn't just put any old rubber sole. I put a vulcanized rubber. Now, check that out. I know last week was Star Trek. A vulcanized rubber. Vulcanized rubber. And it's what that is like a very smooth, hard rubber. So it's sort of a cross between still a bit slippery and a bit slidey, but hasn't got the grip.
Enough grip.
Yeah, so I'm trying these shoes out tonight. They've got lots of grip, so I'm not going to slip over in these shoes. I may not be able to dance. Gio is from Italy. Ciao.
Italy.
Ciao. Italy. Which part of Italy? Torino.
At any beach you're in, or Torino?
Torino. Now, I bet you've had sunshine as well. I think everyone has had sunshine except for us here in Blighton.
Yeah, but it's tradition. It's August bank holiday. You can't have sun on a bank holiday weekend.
That's true.
That wouldn't be right.
So I don't know if it's a bank holiday for everyone.
And actually, Margarita is reminding us of the news. So they're not having so much sun, or maybe they have sun in California, but they also have smoke in the air because there's fires going on.
Oh yes, you've had all the fires. Oh dear.
That's more.
And somebody told me that's caused through lightning. Setting fire to
really?
Lightning, catching light. Yeah. So that's what made your hair go frizzy, wasn't it? When you got caught in the lightning.
Yeah, when I was very young, I got caught by lightning. Ever since, I've had frizzy hair.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so enough of this chitter chatter. I think it's time for some more music. I thought we should maybe go on a sea cruise.
Oh, I'd love to go on a sea cruise.
We haven't been on a sea cruise for ages, but I'm getting a thumbs up.
Not since January.
No, and Mariella is she's all the way from Harrow.
On Harrow Beach.
She's on Harrow Beach.
Harrow on the sea.
Well, she's more likely to be in her little paddling pool out the back, the little inflatable paddling pool, with her rubber duckies. Well, no, all her, sort of.
The floating.
Yes.
Floating duckies.
And Virginia Burns is watching from Virginia Beach, I'm sure. So tell us where you're from. We want to know if anyone's got beach connection at the moment. So I know Margarita is in California, and California is by the beach. So I'm sure she is probably been sunning herself all day on the beach. And just like us, we got some sand.
Is it still too sunny?
Still too sunny. I had a couple of those egg timers, and I broke them open. I got out the sand, and I put the sand into a little pie. I had a couple of old egg timers, and I built a little castle, and we had fun, didn't we? Right. Virginia is from Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, very nice. We like Santa Barbara, yes.
A beach there.
Okay, well, we're going to take you guys on a sea cruise, so come with us. Everybody up and dance sea cruise style. All aboard!
Hello, basement, sorry.
You got
sea cruise, is it now?
No.
We should show them how you dance on the sea cruise.
Oh, yes. This is how you dance on a sea
On the
cruise.
real sea cruise, because we have tried a sea cruise and we have tried dancing on the sea cruise.
Yes, here we go. Whoa. So, we went on a sea cruise in January, this January, and it was beautiful. It was
Wonderful.
It was wonderful. Such great experience.
Ice cream on demand.
Ice cream on demand.
I mean, that summarises it all.
Except for 2 days, we had slightly
Shaky legs.
shaky weather. So, in fact, if anyone has a feeling now that they're on board the boat that we were on, this is how it felt for 2 days, and we had to teach a class. And what happened in the end was we were the only ones. We demonstrated dancing because it was actually a bit dangerous. We were going to cancel the class, but rather than cancel it, for the few brave people that came out, we said, I'm feeling quite seasick now. What's up? Okay, for the few brave people that came out, we said, well, we'll just dance. And it was quite an interesting experience, a little bit like dancing on worse than dancing on a rake in a theatre. When, I don't know if you know about rakes, but the old English theatres, they slope, some of them like this, but no, not usually like this. And you're dancing and you're doing spins with your partner and you're running to keep up with them. Some of you may have experienced that. Let me know if any of you performers out there have experienced that. Or has anyone been on a cruise and have they found?
I don't know, but we are now officially on 4 continents.
4 continents.
Thanks to Ana Paula, who's in São Paulo, Brazil.
Hello Anna, how are you?
Hello,
so
hello.
If we're on 4 continents, is that like the same as croissants? 4 croissants. So we've got a buttered croissant, an almond croissant, a chocolate croissant, and just a plain croissant.
Sure. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
You said,
but I always say yes to croissants, so I'm not sure what that means.
You said we're on 4 croissants. Oh dear, right.
And Lynette recommends that we could finish with the Titanic move. That's an excellent idea, but we've seen it too late. Maybe we'll add it later.
Yeah, okay.
But not the singing one, the other one.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm afraid that move sank. That move ended up at the bottom of the sea. Right, sea cruise. Now, let me see. Anna, how's your week been going? What have you been doing this week?
Apart from sunbathing and eating ice cream?
Yes.
I
She's not kidding, folks.
I can't remember. Sorry?
So she's not kidding, folks. Anna, what's your favourite flavour of ice cream?
That's tricky. There's 2 answers to that question.
I know this too. I know the 2 answers. Should we see if I'm right? This is a quiz.
Okay.
But this time, instead of you taking the quiz, I'm going to take the quiz. And if I get it right, I want everybody
you get to give me ice cream.
I want everybody to give us an ice cream or a round of applause. Okay? So I'm going to say your first favourite flavour is salted caramel. And the second one is just a good old-fashioned vanilla, but particularly the clotted cream Jude's vanilla that we've been having recently is absolutely amazing.
And that is why I married you.
Yes, so I think I deserve a round of applause. Thank you for answering those questions correctly. A mint chopped chip, always good, always a classic.
Good call, but
Tutti frutti ice cream.
It's not in the top 2. It's not
Tutti frutti ice cream. Well, it's not in your top 2.
It's not in my top 2.
Tutti frutti ice cream. I want some tutti frutti ice cream. So maybe you want some tutti frutti ice cream. And
we've got Italians on the show.
Yes. But yes, well, okay. So what have you been up to this week?
Well, we've done a bit of sorting things and decluttering, haven't we? But we usually say that we have done a bit of decluttering, but this time we really have, haven't we?
Yes.
It was amazing.
And not only that, but some people may actually be very interested because we may have some things for sale coming up.
Yes, we do. And we have some materials that might be interesting for people as well to hear about. So stay tuned.
Are we going to say any more?
Well, what can we say? That's not ruining the surprise? But
okay. Well, I don't think it's much of a surprise. But anyway, the first thing we decluttered was posters.
Yes.
I bought years ago. I bought a collection of those. They're reproduction. They're reproduction. They're those 1940s. Careless talk cost lives.
All the wartime classic posters for the UK.
Loose lips sink ships. See, beach theme. Loose lips sink ships. And And so I've got about 9. I don't know how many I've got. Actually, quite a few. So we've got posters, and we're digging out a whole load of stuff. Some of it dance related, some of it not so dance related. So we might put it up on Facebook and see if anyone's interested. I mean, to be honest, it's not that we expect to get much money for it, but we just thought that maybe somebody would go to a good home, you know.
Yes.
So, but no, don't volunteer now. We're going to sort it out first.
Interested.
Yes, good. Virginia says.
She loves us. We love you back. We love you too. We love you all.
Pab's night sounds like you might have some proper prizes to give away. Oh, very good. Yes, very true.
Indeed.
What do you mean proper prizes? What's wrong with the prizes we've been giving?
As always, we have proper prizes tonight to give away. Now, what's the first quiz and what's the first prize?
We don't have a quiz tonight.
We don't have a quiz tonight.
Okay, the quiz is, what is the first quiz? And the answer is, we don't have a quiz tonight. Well, we can make a quiz up.
Yeah.
Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us.
Oh.
Cheryl's also coming from California.
Oh,
so we've got quite a few people from California.
At least 3.
In fact, at least 3
declared people from California.
Well, that's half of California, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. So perhaps, what is wrong with our prizes? I mean, last week we gave you a round of applause.
You got to make yourself a perfectly delicious cocktail.
Yes, we said go into your cabinet and make yourself a cocktail. I don't know, some people just never happy. Right.
Oh, Derek is asking, any ties for sale? Now, we do have a lot of ties. Are any of those for sale?
Well, I haven't planned on selling them. I'll have a look.
Well,
but no,
Derek,
I do love my ties.
All right, we can make one promise. If we do sell any ties, we'll let you know first, Derek.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about the ties. But they don't take up a lot of room, you see. Ties are quite small. I got some lovely ties. I remember...
What's your favourite tie? Oh,
Tim
yes,
sadly
Tim.
passed away.
Oh, yes.
One of my ties...
Tim House
Poppin. He was very into ties. He used to buy some. But I wore one in particular. And he offered me lots of money for it. And I thought, Tim, you've never offered me lots of money for a tie before.
He was always trying to sell ties, not buy ties.
And so it must have been a good one. I'll wear it. I'll wear it maybe not next week because we've got different things. But I'll wear it in a few weeks. It's a little bit unusual. It's a little bit saucy. It's a little bit of a saucy tie. Hand painted as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it that one that he offered money for?
Yes.
I would have given it to him.
Yes, thank you. Right, enough of that. So my week has been very interesting because something unusual has happened in my life.
Uh-oh.
So I have been struggling for decades to achieve results, to do things, to succeed in life. I'm still working on it, but this week I think I got closer.
What happened this week?
This week, instead of doing my usual an hour of this, an hour of that, I decided to do a whole day of one thing. My gosh, don't you get a lot done when you do that? It's amazing. No one told me that before. So my advice to you, if you want to see results, spend 6 or 7 hours in a day doing the same thing. Don't dilly-dally, on the way. Mix and match. No. Do the whole thing. That is my advice. That you get for free. Okay, now, dancing you have to pay for. So don't forget, we've got tips jar. You can put some dancing in. I think we're going to get...
You can put some dancing in the tips jar.
Yes, absolutely. And then we're going to go
between... Or
between...
your virtual loose coins and spare change.
Yes, I think it's time to do a bit of a Bob Crosby.
Oh,
Bob Crosby, if anyone knows Bob Crosby. Now, this one...
You mean personally?
Well, not personally. Although I... no, I never met him. No, Bob Crosby, he was Bing Crosby's brother, for those that don't know. And he did a very nice song.
Their parents were into bees.
Between the Devil... Bob and Bee. Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. And I thought that has a beach flavour. Since our theme this week is...
Beach party.
Now, what do you think of Anna's outfits? Can we have some feedback?
Right.
I like your pelican, your
flamingo.
Flamingo.
Yes, flamingo. Thank you very much.
I like your tortoise that you're wearing. Is that a battery card I see on your lapel? Yeah. So...
on my lovely collective play suit
collective outfit,
with its seashells for the seashore. What's the phrase? Seashells.
Oh, I saw seashells sitting on a seashore. How many seas in that? No, I don't know. That could be the quiz.
Just checking your
That could be the quiz. Right. We're going to dance the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, but this one we're going to do a little circle. Now, jam circle. What happens is we are going to make a circle, Anna and I, and you are going to be the other half of the circle, and whatever we do, you copy. Now, if what we do is too hard to copy because we haven't got a clue what we're going to do, just fake it and do something similar. And if you're watching mirror image, do it in reverse. Okay,
And if
here we
it's
go.
too easy, just do your own thing.
Yeah, just do your own thing. Right, that's more likely. So, a little bit of Bob Crosby. Everyone up dancing. Put your dancing shoes on. And if you ain't got dancing shoes,
Dance around in your socks.
here we go.
We're all on sand anyway.
Oh, yeah, you dance around in... Now, don't dance around in your flip-flops. That's the worst thing ever. Right, here we go.
Yeah, it's the best way to get it.
Everybody up. Come and join us. Stand up. Give me a hallelujah. Give me some shag. Turn around. Truck your fingers. Fishtail.
Oh, sea flavour.
Bring it up. Fishtail. No improvising. Boogie drop. In the ocean. Have we got a set for us, Anna?
That sounds. No improvising.
I got it now, I'm up with it. Sing the double, I got it. Gaze up. And to the side. Sue's cubes. Reverse. Fancy schmancy, Susie cubes. Backstroke. Hey,
Like a pelican.
like a pelican.
That's not a pelican.
It's a flamingo.
Yes.
Eagle rock.
Now that's a pelican.
Monkey chicken.
Seagull.
Seagull.
That's a chips.
Oyster tail. Gosh, we do make up some silly moves, don't we? Right. So give us a thumbs up if anyone was actually doing that dance, or was it just us making ourselves look silly? Who's we got watching? Frank, hello, nice to see you. Watching all the way from Germany. We've got many people from
We've got
different
a lot
places.
of international guests.
Did you
tonight
know
to
this
our
is
party.
this is show number 25? We've done 25 of these, and people. I want to know: has anyone seen all 25 shows? There could be a prize.
I think. I
Paul,
know
get
some
ready.
people
Pabs, get
have.
ready. There could be a prize if anyone has seen all 25 shows. We're not going to say what the prize is, but it is spectacular. It is really amazing. What's that? What's that?
Virginia
Oh,
was
you've
up
been
and
getting
dancing.
ice creams.
Yeah, well, you won 2 ice creams. They're for Simon.
Oh, for Simon. Whoopee! So I got ice creams. Now, do you know my
But
favourite
there's,
flavour?
you know there's 2. Do you have a friend to share with?
I suppose so. Yes, I'll have to find someone. Now, do you know my favourite flavour of ice cream?
I'm not sure because you insist on eating all those fake ice cream. Now that can't be your favourite.
Oh yes, I know. Oh, we got Steve Truk.
Hello.
Fantastic. So he's the high fly. He's the high flyer of the swing world. He likes to fly high. Well, actually, he doesn't like to fly high. He likes his partners to fly high. So what is my favourite ice cream? Anna, you haven't answered me. You told everybody that I'm getting into a lot of plant-based food and eating. I'm trying to cut down on dairy because when you reach my age, you have to.
You mean 25?
Yes, exactly. But I still have the same favourite flavour.
Yes.
The same favourite flavour.
I didn't know there was a favourite. I thought you loved them all.
Okay.
I thought you loved the same as me because we always buy my favourites. Well, I do know you like chocolate ice cream.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, guys. Put down what you think my favourite flavour or flavours of ice cream is, and let's see who's a winner.
No, I know.
No,
I won't tell.
Well, I don't know if you know.
I think I know.
Okay.
I think I remembered. It's been a
You
long
think you
time.
remembered? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's just think about this. I got your favourite flavour like straight away.
Yeah, but we got
Two
it
of them.
yesterday.
That's probably because I go to the supermarket and buy it for you. And I asked you my favourite flavour, and it's like, okay. So, folks, you understand now what I had to go through. Okay, can you tell me? I want answers, please, on a postcard. No, write them down now. What is my favourite flavour of ice cream? And there are prizes for the winners. Now,
Good. And I just want to point out that Virginia and Sue confirmed that they were up and dancing with us. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining from Surrey, for joining from California, joining from Germany, Mozambique, everywhere.
Harrow.
All
Right.
the exotic places.
So let's see what we're doing. So I've learned something else this week.
Have you?
I've learned something else. Do you know? I don't know if Cheryl's still watching because I've been doing some Zoom calls since the
yes,
lockdown.
she
I've
would
been doing
know.
lots of Zoom calls, and what I've noticed is my Zooming has really
Zoomed up.
Now, what I mean by that, I don't know if anyone else has found this, but what I mean is that when we first started having conversations on Zoom, it was a little bit choppy. Everyone was talking at the same time, and people weren't quite used to how Zoom works. But just organically, we all seem to have got more into the flow of Zoom, and the conversations, I think, have got a lot better. So there we go.
Yeah, I think
That
at
was
first a lot of people found it difficult to find the right delay,
a
and
new medium.
the normal back and forth that you have in a conversation becomes really tricky on Zoom because you don't have all those cues that we normally have.
And it's interesting. On Zoom, I can't talk over Anna as I normally would. You know, she normally talks, and then I start talking. But I can't do that on Zoom because it all gets confusing.
Yeah, who talks the loudest?
Yes. Who
And
talks
you'll shout
loudest?
back.
So yes. So but we don't have a lot of conversations on Zoom usually because we're on the same end. But I thought, so what are the guesses so far?
Okay, we've got lots of guesses. We've got coconut from Sue. We've got chocolate chip from Virginia. We've got strawberry from Lynette and vanilla from Steve.
Okay, I want a few more guesses.
Me too.
I want a few more guesses. And what does Katrine say?
Katrine says, I've been to all but one, I think. So is that the countries that I mentioned? That's amazing.
Excellent.
You've been around.
Excellent. Right. Okay, so what else have we got coming up? Let's see.
I can't actually read with those
You can't
glasses.
actually read with glasses. Oh, don't tell everyone that we've got a crib sheet up there because people might actually think, well, hold on, if they actually have got a crib sheet, how comes they make so many mistakes? And why don't they know what they're talking
Well,
about?
that's the answer because we can't read it.
Yes, that's true. I can't read
It's
without
all
my
written. Our
glasses.
show is all well planned by Simon.
I think I need
I
to.
wing it.
Do they do carrot flavoured ice cream?
Carrot flavoured.
Yeah, because
Are you a rabbit?
I need to improve my
Are you-
eyesight, and I know that carrots make you see in the dark. So perhaps if I ate carrot flavoured ice cream, I could kill two birds with one stone.
You know we're not in the dark.
Well, if I put your sunglasses on, that's another matter. Okay, I think it's time for some more
I
music.
think we haven't had music.
And
in a
I
while.
think we're going to go a little bit modern.
Hello, Yeva. Hello, and
Hello,
Warren.
Eva and Warren.
I'm guessing.
Okay,
Hello, welcome
pistachio.
to the
Oh, another
show.
guess, pistachio.
I love pistachio. Actually.
Okay, there's some good guesses.
Pistachio.
But you're not being very
It's making me
adventurous.
hungry, all these guesses and all
Yeah,
this
you're-
ice cream talk.
I got to say, guys, you're not being very adventurous. There's many, many more flavours out there.
Oh, sorry. I'm cutting on top of you now, aren't I? But Catherine has been to all Swing Its Way online.
Oh,
Well, not all the
Catherine,
countries.
round of applause.
Woo!
And Catherine, as a special treat, you can put a piece of chocolate in your ice cream next time you have one. Okay,
It's
we
called
call
a
that
flake.
a 99.
Oh, I thought it was called a flake. I
Well,
thought the
the
99
flake-
was the ice cream.
The flake is the chocolate, and the whole thing is called a 99. And I actually read the other day why it's called 99, and it's not because it was 99p.
Isn't it?
No, it's called 99 for a reason, and I've forgotten. So somebody look it up
Well, that's a disappointment.
and tell me why. So anyway, we got Glenn says rum and raisin. He's trying to get me drunk. And Lucianne Wolf, I bet your kids like ice cream. But you've got to guess my favourite.
Tutti Frutti
Tutti
ice
Frutti ice
cream.
cream. No, I just love the sound. Tutti Frutti ice cream.
And the song. Do
Are there-
you have Tutti Frutti?
Oh, actually, I do. Are there any Marx Brothers fans out there? If you're a Marx Brothers fan, you'll know what I'm talking about because
About ice cream?
Chico Marx used to go shouting Tutti Frutti ice cream.
With the same
Tutti
accent as
Frutti."
you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he stole it from me. I've got several versions. Do you want the original or the hit that followed it? Let's have the hit that followed it.
Yeah.
I haven't played. A little bit of Little Richard. Yeah, let's play that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
right,
I
rock
think
and
I
roll,
have to
baby.
lose the hat for that one.
Let's dance.
Come and dance.
I'm Rudy. Tutti Frutti ice cream. Tutti Frutti ice
You
cream.
do have to work on your Italian.
Oh, yes. Sì.
And Mariella is getting mango ice cream.
Oh, good guess. Okay, now I still want a few
Okay.
more guesses.
And
So-
Lynn is here. Hello.
Hello, Lynn. Welcome. So, what are the guesses we've had so far? This is
Okay, yeah,
the
okay,
choice
let's-
is, what is my favourite ice cream?
Let's sum up. We've had coconut, a bit in the
Coconut.
same category as mango, a bit exotic.
Well, that's
We
meal
had
over.
rum and raisin.
Rum and raisin. Yeah.
So let me go back. Chocolate chip, strawberry, vanilla, pistachio, and tutti frutti.
Okay. I'm going to be honest now.
Be honest.
I could say my favourite ice cream is the one I'm eating at that moment. So they're all right. But there is, however, one flavour which
Above the
nobody has
rest.
mentioned yet that I had, and I've only had it once, and I just thought was absolutely
Oh
divine.
no, not in Visby.
No.
No,
Do you know? I've got to
Simon.
tell you.
Simon went once. someplace without me since we, well, actually a couple of times, but recently you've only been once someplace without me, and apparently it was the best place in the world, and apparently they had the best ice cream shop in the world with so many flavors.
Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't believe the best ice cream, and he keeps going on and on about them, and it was in Sweden, in Visby.
Now, are there any Swedish people here from Visby? I want to know. So, if you are, anyone from Visby, so they have the best ice cream parlour that I've ever been to, because they.
I'm not listening. I don't like this part of the story.
They laden on. You can have any flavour of ice cream. They had the biggest shop with the widest selection of flavours, and they had everything you wanted to put on top. It was No, it was terrible. I didn't enjoy it at all. I wouldn't go back there, and I certainly wouldn't say it was any good. That's not the flavour I'm talking about, though. Somebody's sending us lots of...
I know, we're getting lots of hearts and likes.
Cool.
We love
it.
So
there must be the thought of ice cream.
Yes, it's
and
the
somebody's still got to guess the ice cream.
So we've had a few more guesses. We had pina colada,
bubblegum,
and cloudberry ice cream. Oh, I don't know cloudberry ice cream. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've got to say you're getting a little bit closer. I'd say you're getting hotter, but the ice cream would melt. You're getting a little bit closer. Still keep guessing because you haven't quite got it yet.
Catherine has been to that ice cream parlour. Is it the one in the harbour?
Yes. Isn't it good?
Catherine.
No, it's awful. Terrible. Catherine, don't you agree? Terrible, isn't it, Catherine?
Well, it depends. If you take me there, it'll be great.
Yeah, it is the best ice cream parlour in the world.
Yeah, but you haven't been to the Glace Bertillon in Paris, have you?
No, I can't say I have.
They're not really beach ice cream. They're sort of quite sophisticated ice cream, but they are delicious.
Yeah. Right, enough of ice cream. This is a dance show. It's not an ice cream show.
Well, we still don't know what your favourite ice cream is.
No, because people haven't guessed it yet. I'm waiting for people to guess. In fact, I might not even tell them if they get stem ginger.
Stem ginger. No, that's
sure
not a good
one.
guess for Simon.
No,
for me, perhaps.
Not a stem ginger person.
No, not a ginger person.
And I'm going to tell you what it's not. I am not a licorice ice cream person. No, not a licorice ice cream person or a green tea ice cream person. So let's scrub those two. Any other ice cream I could pretty much say I love. Licorice.
Aniseed?
No, I never had aniseed ice cream, and I wouldn't.
You hate aniseed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know. I might have to change my guess.
Yeah, well, that's
I might
sort
have
of
to change
close to my favourite.
That was okay. Somebody. Okay.
You haven't.
I suppose now.
You know why I didn't know what your favourite ice cream was? You didn't know yourself.
Okay, somebody has guessed. Virginia, you are on the mark. That's not actually the flavour I was going to say, but I've got to say
that's a pretty good guess.
It's in the running. Dolce de Luce is amazing. Lemongrass, no. Right, okay. So let's talk about dance.
Okay. Yes.
I wanted to do something. We keep forgetting to talk about tip of the day.
Oh, tip of the day. Yes.
Tip of the day. So rather than wait till later.
The tips of the day in the tip jar.
Yes, the tips of the day. What is the tips of the day? Now, the tip is we give you a dance tip of the day. And mine is a pet peeve is to do with handholds. Now, can they all see? Can you all see?
Right, let's set up. Let's make sure you
now,
can see.
I like a nice hook. Sometimes, if you have big hands, you can go for what's called the pistol grip. Yeah. But maybe we'll just show the other way around, just so people see.
Yes,
so we'll do it with the wrong hand, just so you can see. So you have a solid
but in
grip.
Facebook, it's the right hand.
It's Facebook, it's the right hand.
So YouTube, Facebook.
What I hate is fingertips. I don't know. I have a pet peeve about that. Like people hanging on by the fingertips. So it strains the fingers. It strains the hand. You need a solid grip. I would trust leaning over a cliff top, looking down at the sea at the beach, hundreds of feet below. I would trust Anna to hold me up if she uses all of her fingers. But if she's just got fingertips, I would be petrified. I would be over the cliffs and it would be an Agatha Christie beach holiday. So
your tip is to avoid fingertips.
Yes, my tip is to avoid fingertips, to have a good solid grip. Now, you also want the wrist straight. So if I push, I'm pushing with the backs of my fingers into the palm of Anna's hand, and I'm pulling with the front of my fingers into the fingertips here, but she's not letting them go at the knuckles. Let them go at the knuckles or the wrist.
Or there, yeah.
I always say, no, that's a no.
It's just like licorice ice cream, isn't it?
It's slightly. And the green tea up here. This is nice if you want your partner to kiss your hand. But keep the wrist down so that the leaders can lead this way.
It's actually also a good safety tip because if the leader pushes and your wrist is up, it's going to hurt.
Now, sometimes when I push, I will push with the backs of my fingers into my partner's palm. But follows, don't keep your palm up too high because that will also strain your hand. You want to keep it fairly straight, just enough so I can push into the palm.
Let's show with the wrong hand. So the right hand for Facebook.
So I can
just so
push
you can
there.
See. Yeah.
I can pull there, but you don't want any play in the.
The wrong hand, but in Lindy Hop we might very well hold the other hand.
Yeah.
The other hand.
There is no such thing. Now, I don't have a problem with you relaxing your thumb on your partner's hand leaders, but that doesn't mean.
Oh yeah, there's no button.
Leave an impression. Watch. See? Impression. No, don't leave an impression.
It's not a magic button. It's not the on-off. So don't keep pressing.
So it can either just gently rest, or if you want to have it up in the air, but I'm not so fond of having it up in the air. I just think it looks a bit silly. But
you're
some
ask
people
for a ride.
Yeah, hitchhiker. No, some people do that, and it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all, and it's absolutely good advice. But I prefer it, my own preference. So that is my tip for the day. Have you any tips to add? We've probably covered them all.
I feel I've contributed to your tip.
So,
I think the other half.
Has anyone? Oh, we've got some other good one. Salted caramel. That's Anna's favourite.
That was mine. Stracciatella. Oh, that is good too.
Good.
That is very good.
Yeah. Dolce de Luce is actually probably
the top of the tips. We do have another suggestion on YouTube: cookies and cream.
That's always a popular one. Let's say this: if you offered it to me, I wouldn't turn it down. That's all I can say.
And like lemongrass.
The most. Okay, maybe I won't say favourite. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say the most unusual ice cream I've ever had that was absolutely delicious, and I would certainly have again if I saw it. But my local supermarket doesn't sell that flavour.
What flavour's that?
Time for some more music. Oh, actually,
no.
You know what?
It's
birthday
guess.
jam.
I
Birthday jam
tell
time.
you my guess.
What's your guess?
I thought your favourite ice cream, after a long reflection, the one I thought I remembered was fish food. And I liked it because I thought it had a link with the theme.
Well, fish food is great. You know, they say fish food, Ben & Jerry's is for...
explain fish food.
Fish food is a Ben & Jerry's...
There's no fish in fish food.
Who doesn't know Ben & Jerry's? Ben & Jerry's versus Haagen-Dazs. There was a big debate about it.
Now, Loretta has come on the show, and Loretta is a bit of a specialist, I think. So she is suggesting leche merengada. Now, I don't know what that is, but now I want to try.
Yeah.
Because I do trust Loretta for desserts.
Loretta, next time we see you, could you bring a tub of leche, what is it?
Merengada.
Merengada. We definitely want to try
I want some.
We definitely will try that.
And hello, Loretta. Lovely to have you on the show.
And it was O'Neill's birthday yesterday.
Is O'Neill
so
around?
I think,
Excellent.
I'm sure he's there.
Yes.
So in that case, then this birthday jam is for O'Neill. Yay! And if it's anyone else's birthday, let us know. But we're going to play a song.
Anything to celebrate. But this song is dedicated to O'Neill.
Okay. In fact, I'm going to play a different song.
Right.
Now, again, we have a beach flavour. What's happened here? Hold on. Right. Don't listen. The sound might go on. No, we don't want... Oh, I've got my special music to play. I'll play that in a second.
Okay, maybe after the...
Yeah, I've got a special event happening.
Oh,
something
yes.
I've not done before. Chunky Monkey is the B&J swing. Well, Chunky Monkey, they're all... As I said, whichever flavour I'm eating is usually usually my favourite. But I've got one in particular that no one's guessed yet. No one's guessed.
Not even me.
No. Well, because I had it before I met you.
Well, then how could I know?
Well, because I've mentioned it several times. So anyway, I'm going to play this for a birthday jam, especially for O'Neill and anyone else. Now, that means, O'Neill, you have to dance with everyone on Facebook and YouTube.
And you have a lot of work because we're on 4 continents at the moment, so you'll have to run.
So get dancing, and we're all going to dance with you for this one. So everybody up, and let's all dance with O'Neill, and let's have a little Fatswalla Yacht Club swing. Whoopee! Oh, I turned the sound down.
Oh, well,
that wasn't a good idea, was it?
As always, seamless transitions.
Professional
it's a
show.
tradition on this show. Happy birthday, O'Neill.
Change partners. And change. And change. And change. And change. Happy birthday! Shim Sham! Shim Sham time, everybody. Seaside Shim Sham. A sea shanty Shim Sham.
No, that's my whole theme.
I had two of them.
Just ask. Yeah, that's increased.
I've lost my place. She broke the top. Shim Sham Shimmy.
That's because I do miss Loretta and Nell's. Their dancing, their company.
Yes.
Loretta is a very lovely and elegant dancer.
A very good DJ. Very
An
good
excellent
DJ.
DJ, lovely music. And Nell is a wonderful partner as well, the wonderful leader.
So, who have we got watching us? We've got Claire joining us. Welcome, Claire. Fantastic. Dancer's been around for a long time. Has somebody guessed me ice cream?
No, but Emma and Glenn had their anniversary dance. So,
Round of applause, everyone again.
Happy anniversary, and absolutely this was a good celebration dance for you as well.
Now, have you noticed what's hanging
I was
up
gonna ask
on
you.
the back? Our banner. Can we focus on the banner?
You might need glasses.
I might need glasses.
Okay, focus on the banner. I'm not sure I can zoom in, but oh, actually I can. Look, I can. But it
Not
has to be
me.
in the middle. It has to be in the middle. Okay, I'll zoom just a little bit for the Facebook folks.
Okay. So here is a banner I got in the
Oh,
early
but
90s.
it's in reverse. So
Sorry.
you'll have to read it out because it's in
Okay.
mirror for the Facebook folks.
It says Simon Selmon, London, England.
Well, that's you.
That's me. It says the Association of Beach and Shag Club DJs. Yes.
Woo-hoo.
So I was an official Association of Beach and Shag Club DJs. Now that's not the shag that we call collegiate shag. That is called Carolina shag. And basically I went to the SOS one year and I met all these
like as in help?
Society of Stranders. And I
Sorry.
met a lot of really wonderful, beautiful, friendly, lovely people. And they were dancers. They're the only dance community I know, well, maybe not the only one, the only one I know that love to drink and dance. They can drink and they can dance
At the same time.
at the same time.
Wow.
In fact, the style, if you know Carolina Shag, maybe not so many of you are familiar with it. Imagine this is a bottle of beer.
Wait, the technical staff is not on board yet.
Bottle of beer in one hand and dancing. And they have this very smooth, which I can't do, as you can tell. They
The
have
beer
this-
is coming all
They
over.
have this here. They have this very smooth style, and it developed in the 50s when the dancers. This is what they told me. When the dancers used to go, the guys would walk around the beach looking for ladies to dance with, and they would they would try to be really cool, and they'd find a girl to dance with, and they'd hang out with their beer and they'd dance a little bit, and if they could dance, they'd impress the girls, you see, because the girls like to dance. So back in the 1950s, that's how things went then. So, Loretta, we miss you too. It's lovely to see you here and watch
Wait,
you dancing.
You're reading in reverse. She first said thank you for the birthday dance, and that O'Neill enjoyed it, although all his partners looked a lot like Loretta. Well, Loretta, you have to be a bit
can't
like
have
a chameleon, a bit like Simon, who's
Yes.
being 50 partners.
You can't have a better partner than Loretta.
That's true. Who would
So
want
fantastic.
to change?
Fantastic. So,
And there's a bit of crosstalk between YouTube and Facebook, so we
really?
have to
How does that work?
communicate, because you can obviously not read each other unless you've got the full multimedia setup. So
Like
Loretta is wishing the Lovebirds, that is Emma and Glenn on YouTube, a very happy anniversary, and I believe Catherine is as well. So happy anniversary indeed.
what a place to celebrate your anniversary. What could be better than celebrate it here at Swing and Sway? Thank
On
you,
the
guys.
beach, on the beach with us.
What could be better? On the beach, in the sunshine. In the sunshine. And if you think the sun is
So
not
hot,
shining,
so
it's
hot.
shining in your hearts. So fantastic. Now, we hope we've had you up dancing for a bit. And yeah, so I was telling you about the Beach and Shag Club DJs.
Yes, sorry. Anton.
Anyway, so I went to this dance class with this couple called Charlie and Jackie Womble. And they're a lovely couple. They're like 10 times Shag champions. And they told me this funny story. They said, oh yeah, we won a flight to England in one of our competitions on British Airways. And when we're flying over there, they said to the stewardess, they said, oh yes, we won a competition, and that's how we got these tickets. And then she said, oh, what was the competition? She said, well, we're national Shag champions. And the
10
British...
times.
10 times Shag champions. And the air stewardess looked at them rather strangely, she said. And it took them a little while to figure out that perhaps Shag isn't the national dance of everywhere. So that was a story. But I tell you, the funny thing about Jackie...
The English amongst the viewers will understand.
Yes.
For the others, look it up.
Now, you know they say America and England, it's a country divided by a common language. So,
Actually, I think you had something to say about that in your swing note this morning.
Yes, I did.
Or maybe I
actually.
had something to say about that.
So it was very funny. In this class I went to with Jackie, and this was like 25 years ago. Anyway, she said, well, everybody, your paws on 5. And I said, you what? She said, your pole's on fire. You what? Your pole's on fire. You stop on fire. Oh, stop.
Your pals.
Your pole's on fire. So I haven't got I do apologise, I haven't got the Carolina accent, but if you're out there, you'll know what I mean.
Speaking of accent, it's a bit like dance accent, isn't it? So I don't know if you've read Simon's Swing Notes yesterday, but I really liked, was it you, or was it Forrest who compared the different style of dancing that you used to have to dialects and that. I thought that was such a lovely idea.
And how interesting.
Do you want to explain what I'm referring to?
Okay, so I write a weekly, I won't call it blog, it's like a weekly article called Swing Notes. And recently, because everyone's been, because dancers don't have any work at the moment, I've been able to catch them. And we've been writing, doing lots of interviews with dancers and musicians, some very interesting people, I might add. And Forrest he loves the history side, and he's into the history. He's got a huge collection of dances going back to the 1900s, ragtime dances. He loves all that, the early foxtrot. And we were talking, and we were saying about the Forrest Outman, by the way, if I didn't say his name. And we were saying how I was saying that when I first started dancing, I could tell where somebody's from. I saw a guy in a club in London, and I said, he's not English. I think he's American, probably from California. And I went up to him, and he actually was from Santa Barbara. So I think we have
Santa Barbara on tonight, or was on Facebook.
So he was from Santa Barbara. So I said to him, I don't think I know you. And he said, no, I'm from Santa Barbara. So, and I could tell when I met a German, because they had a boogie woogie influence. In the early days of the swing resurgence, they had an accent, they had a dialect.
Yeah.
Now, you can't tell where anyone's from because
it's international English.
But the question is it better or not? Because on one hand, we can all dance with each other. On the other hand, we lose the flavours. Now, talking of flavours, has anyone guessed my favourite flavoured ice cream? No one has guessed it yet. There can't be more than a couple of hundred different ice creams to choose from. So get guessing, because there's a fabulous prize up for the winner.
After all this talk, I hope we're getting ice cream tonight.
Yes. So right, okay. I was going to play some more music, but I want to also show you this.
Oh.
Talking of, I think of the beach, and I think of when I went to California and I went to Balboa Island. And on my trip there, I went a couple of times actually. The Erin Stevens, the Stevens sisters, Erin Stevens and her partner, invited myself and my partner at the time, Louise. We went over there, and while I was there, she took me to a shop to buy a zoot suit.
Wow!
So I bought a zoot suit, and
but
while I was there,
that's not beach.
Well, it's not the beach, but it's not the beach, but it's California.
Okay, let's
and
show
it reminds
it properly
me of the beach. Because California.
I'm not sure. Sorry for the reflections. I hope I'm not blinding you all. And here is.
I do
quite
actually.
A cool picture.
I do actually have 5 zoot suits upstairs. I have 5
Don't
zoot
I
suits.
know it? It's 2 cupboards.
2 cupboards. They are wickedly wonderful. And this is what you put on your car, like a number plate type thing. I guess above the number plate if you're an American. I think in England they get a bit confused. But it is fantastic. And while I was in this shop called Pachuco's, it was really funny because there were like Lindy hoppers in there who were buying their zoot suits, who were putting on the suits and doing Charlestons to see how they look. And then there were the local, and it was a Hispanic crowd, with Pachuco's, it was the Hispanic crowd. And they were like, there was the prom, not prom, when they graduate. So there were lots of young Hispanics buying suits for their graduation party, but they were looking cool. They were like, they were standing there looking really cool and hard and like serious. And then there was the Lindy hoppers doing wild Charlestons. Anyway, enough of that. Time for some more music.
Yes. Now wait a minute. You promised us different music.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh well, gosh, it's all happening tonight.
It's
folks.
all happening. It's
so
all happening.
I'm going to play some 78s for you.
Now, do you want to show us your player for 78?
Yes, this is my player for 78.
That's quite a vintage machine.
This actually is a classic. This is something you can
Wait,
walk
I
around
have
with.
to. Sorry, I don't normally move the YouTube.
It has a handle. It has a handle on it. It's called Phillips. If anyone remembers that make, they were quite a big electrical firm back in the day. And it has a handle. You can carry it around, and it's got little things on the sides. You can connect it to your loudspeaker. and it's of playing 78s that have been recorded onto a tape machine.
What's that?
Now, I tell everybody...
What's a tape?
What's a tape? We were doing some decluttering, and I came across these tapes, and I bought this in Camden Market, and basically there was a guy selling 78s that he'd recorded onto these tapes,
Well,
and they're rather good.
Cover so that
Rather good. And I've kept them all these years.
This is what we're talking about.
So for all you youngsters out there who don't know what tapes
sorry on
are,
Facebook, I know it's reverse. You'll have to watch it with a mirror.
Tapes have like this ribbon, and they often go a little bit quicker, a little bit slower, and they sometimes rip, and you sometimes end up with them all over the place. Anyone remembers them? But I'm going to play a 78. Now this one
Did you play them at the 100 Club?
No, but when I used to play them, when I used to go to like harangue, and I used to I was sometimes the DJ. This was before they had DJs. So what we used to do was we used to stick on some tapes, because it was before records. Well, not before records, but like, they didn't really use records that much. And we used to use tapes, and we'd all bring compilations. Just students, we put them in, and I think now they're a little bit more organised. But back in the day. So this is actually Ella Fitzgerald. What could be better?
Nothing better. She's the best flavour ice cream. A bit more sound.
The wonderful Ella Fitzgerald on 78.
Via tape.
Shall we?
We shall.
Come on, guys. Get those dancing shoes on. You know, it's interesting. Facebook have just said they're telling us off for playing music, but yet it's a 78. Surely, that doesn't count as music.
I think you're gonna. Some people are gonna leave the show immediately. You better change that.
Okay, music that.
Music that's
it
in copyright.
must be. Well,
Well,
it must be
no,
old.
but she passed away not so far.
That's
Long
true.
ago,
And
sorry,
actually,
not so long ago.
It's to do with the author who wrote
It is to do with the author.
So we've had some more people join us. Who have we had?
Yes,
We've got
we
Richard.
have
Welcome
Richard
back.
and
Fantastic. Louisa, excellent.
Bonnie.
Actually, it was Louisa's birthday not long ago, I think.
Oh, was
so
it?
if you were here for our birthday dance, that would have been for you.
And if you weren't, happy birthday anyway.
Yes. And
Speaking of tech, has the 66-day challenge going. Oh, your tech challenge. Uh-oh. Well. Yes.
Okay,
Tell
ice
us
cream.
about-
So what's
tell
my
us about your
favourite?
favourite ice cream.
No, okay, 60-day challenge. Okay, Glenn. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. So
Are you?
I have fallen by the wayside, but not fallen by the wayside because let me tell you, my 66-day challenge was to try and improve my tech knowledge.
Oh, we've done a lot of wigs, haven't we?
We have been doing a lot of wigs, and we've been doing a lot of editing, and I would say it's improved, but not in the way that I'd intended it to improve.
Yeah.
However, I did do a little bit, and I actually
You've not
I
been
discovered
ticking your boxes.
I've not been ticking my boxes, but I've not been so afraid of tech. But I sort of I have actually now started to read manuals, which I didn't do before. But I told people about that last week, so I'm not going to mention that again. So I feel I made progress in my tech. So the tech challenge actually helped me. However, I got diverted because I've been working on productivity. And in fact, I think I've been doing more of a productivity challenge, which in fact, I think in the end result would improve my tech. So yeah, if you were here earlier, I mentioned how we spent a whole day working on a subject.
Which Paul said, oh, that's work.
Yes, which we don't normally do. See,
Yeah,
normally I
we
would
do work, but, yeah,
flitter and flatter around,
pick and
but
mix
we
different
pick and mix.
activities.
But we really, you know, I used to think of it like a school. You do an hour here, an hour there, you have a break,
History,
go and do some
geography,
gym, you know,
French.
go, yes, French. Oh yes, the French mistress, yes. So anyway, so I have now got into this time blocking, and I've discovered so much, learning about my habits and learning how easily I avoid doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
And so spending a whole day not avoiding and cracking on, we made huge progress on our new membership site. Now, it's not open yet. Well, there's a little bit of it open.
Yes.
You can join Swing Notes, that side of it, but it is going to change radically. So if anyone's a member now, I'm going to give you a little heads up. You have got a bargain because it's about to go up in price because we're going to be offering more things. But if you're already a member, then you get to keep the same price. So if you quickly join tonight, you can get the bargain price. So it's $3.99 a month at the moment, but it's going to be going up because we're going to be offering much more content. So
Right, it's almost time for our slow and smoochy
is that the
song.
time?
I know,
Slow
you're
and
talking,
smoochy song.
rambling on, and we still don't know what your favourite ice cream is.
Right, my
I think
favourite
it's
ice
time.
cream
I
is
think it's
time for the slow and smoochy song. You still can take some more guesses. There are so many flavours you haven't mentioned yet. So I want some more guesses.
We have blueberry. We have blueberry.
Blueberry's lovely. In fact, we did the other day, we made a blueberry smoothie with fresh blueberries and blackberries. Didn't we put the frozen blueberries, not fresh. Frozen
Did
blueberries.
we do a smoothie?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did a smoothie.
Maybe we did.
And, it was about a week ago. And we did the smoothie with the blackberries and the ice cream, and it was rather delicious. Anyway.
That is called a milkshake.
Milkshake, yeah. I've got several sea songs that we haven't done yet, sea shanties to sing you. But until then, I will play next
15 men on a dead man's chest.
Yo ho ho.
And a bottle of rum.
Okay, this is actually not so slow, but it's a lovely song. I've got into Johnny Hodges recently. Any Johnny Hodges fans out there? This is another one of his songs. It's called The Silvery Moon and Golden Sands. It's not a slow one, but it is a lovely song.
Slow enough.
So join us for our beach party.
It's time for moonlight on the beach.
Isn't that beautiful? Johnny Hodges, that was called
Silvery Moon.
The Silvery Moon and Golden Sands.
Absolutely lovely.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Now, have you seen, I did some research actually on beaches and dancing, and there are like loads of pictures of people dancing in the 1920s, 30s, 40s on beaches. There's even a clip of a band playing in the water,
Oh, yes.
holding their instruments up here.
Well,
I think
half
probably
wet,
getting
though.
yeah, half wet. They're crazy, but
Completely
it was
crazy.
it was very
Probably
big
show
to
instruments.
dance on the
Yeah.
beach.
Yeah,
Yvonne,
and it's
welcome,
quite
welcome
hard.
Yvonne. Nice to see you.
Chorizo ice cream. Oh,
Chorizo ice cream? No. Okay, I'm going to put you out of your misery.
I've got hokey pokey, but I don't think that's
Hokey pokey, is that an ice cream?
flavour. I don't think that's an
No,
ice cream
I've never
flavour.
come across that one. But as I say,
I think that was for a song. Or
I could say, yeah, I could say my favourite ice cream is the one I'm eating now. Dolce de Luce is actually probably right up there. But one of my favourite ice cream was when I had champagne ice cream.
Champagne
ice
very
cream.
Posh of you.
Well, it's just me all over. It's just me.
Champagne Charlie.
Champagne Charlie's my name.
Champagne Simon.
Champagne ice cream is my game.
Champagne ice cream.
So
I would never guess that was your
So
favourite.
darling, champagne, next time I come round for dinner, don't forget to bring out the champagne ice cream if you want to impress me. So that's it. I think the show's over. What's next week's theme?
Next week it's actually, we really enjoyed revisiting the beach clip and the Shag and
1938, Venice Beach.
And so
Connie Wydell,
we thought
Barbara
we'd stay
Plum.
a little bit with our collegiate atmosphere, and we'll bring you next week collegiate stomp.
So how do people dress for collegiate stomp?
Well, you need some bobby socks. You need some
Guys, trousers, the cuffs, should be big and wide.
big and wide. You need
A
what do you call
raccoon
the
coat.
shoes. The shoes.
Two correspondence.
Is that correspondence shoes? The two-tone.
Correspondence shoes.
Correspondence shoes. A little cap.
Well,
Little cap. Oh, and of course the jackets, the university jackets.
oh, and then you mean the letter jacket?
Yeah, the letter jackets.
Yeah,
Bring your letter jacket.
A nice raccoon coat if you've got one hanging around in the
Raccoon
cupboard.
coat.
Yeah, raccoon coat, very popular. You can bring your banjo if you want, but but that's a bit corny. So we're going to we're going collegiate stomping next week.
Yeah.
We're
Maybe.
don't worry for you rock and rollers. We'll play the old rock and roll.
Yeah,
but
we
basically
mentioned a lot about. Sorry, we mentioned a lot about that beach clip, but we didn't talk a lot about that era and the Shag. So maybe we can have a bit more history next time.
Yeah. So in that
about
beach
the
clip,
dances.
there were like 4 amazing couples and dancing absolutely up a storm. They were the 3 dancers from LA, so they were doing the LA style, and then there was one dancer who was from Minnesota, who was the
Connie Wydell.
Connie Wydell. And it's really interesting because I learnt a lot of my Shag from a teacher in Minnesota
Well, me
called
too,
Lance
actually.
Benishek, who passed away sadly
Yeah.
fairly recently.
Yes, very recent.
But the style that he taught me was very much similar to Connie Wydell, and I could see that's where he came from, so that was his roots, which is different to when the dance got out to Hollywood. I think it changed in style.
Okay, but
so it's
stay
interesting.
tuned. You'll have more information next week.
Yeah, we'll do
Can I
something.
promise that? Can I say that?
Yeah, and we're
Am I allowed?
going to do some of the the raccoon dance. We're going to do the
Don't promise too much.
what were some of the other collegiate dances? The Corrigan hop.
yes.
Well, anyway, we'll find some interesting dances. I might have to talk
And
to
if
my
you
friend
have-
Forrest to
if
get
you
some
have- yes,
some
you
ideas
will.
about collegiate dances.
And if you have any questions about that era, that sort of environment and crowd, do send them in, and we'll try to answer them.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you very much, guys. Bless you all for coming down. Champagne ice cream in, what does that say?
It's New Zealand. It's a New Zealand ice cream with honeycomb. Oh, hokey pokey. Sorry, that's a New Zealand ice cream with honeycomb. Well, that sounds rather good.
Okay.
And Katrine says that they've had, her and Margarita have had ice cream in Asheville, champagne ice
Champagne ice
cream.
cream.
sorry.
That's it.
So we know where to find some.
So did you think it was good or not? That's what I want to know. Okay, we're going to play you out with this one. So thank you very much, everybody. Hold tight. Let's get some seafood because we're by the beach.
Mother.
butterfish. When I come home late at night, I get my favorite dish. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Put yak, tacky, want some seafood, mama. Shrimps and rice. Want some seafood, mama? Shrimps and rice, they're always very nice. Give it to me, 'cause I'm happy as can be when the season comes to me. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. I like oysters, lobsters too. Da-da-dum, dum-dum, da-da-dum. When I get home late at night, I get my favorite dish. Fish. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Yak, that you want to stay cool, mama. Shrimps and rice. Hold tight, won't you hold tight, hold tight. Yak, that you want to stay cool, mama. Shrimps I have very much. I like oysters, lobsters too. I like the tasty butterfish chill. When I come home late at night, dripping on the window pane, wash it. Hold tight, da-da-da-da. Hold tight, you want seafood, mama. Shrimp and rice, they're very nice. I like oysters, lobsters too. I like the tasty butterfish.